Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. This one right here, with a dancing potato. And today we're playing Age of Dragons. We're on episode 13. I've decided to call this episode Getting Comfortable in the Ashole, for reasons that will make sense if you've been following the games. And if you would be so kind, you can like and subscribe to make sure that you get notified when new videos are posted. Yep, that's the word. Thank you. And you can also show your support by becoming an emotional support goblin on Patreon. There's a link for description in the description for that below. You'd really help us out to improve the audio quality, the video quality, and perhaps even get some videos edited. Who knows? Yeah, I would love to expand the team if I can afford it. So you can help with that.
We need more goblins.
We need more goblins. We need more goblins. Yes.
To gobble up content.
If you'd like to join the team as a goblin, or even, if you want to be really awesome and offer your servicing as an editor, as a sound technician, or whatever for free, that would also be awesome. But yeah, I'd be happy to pay you. But we need to get people giving us money to be able to do that. So, anyway, with that out of the way, would the players like to tell us about their characters, please?
Can I go first?
Mm-hmm.
I play Mooney, the moon bear druid.
He is a bear. A bear
Yeah.
bear.
He's a moon druid bear, yes.
He is bear.
Bear?
He is bear.
Just have to bear with it.
Yeah. He is a
It's
moon
funny
druid.
the bear, or at least a word that sounds like bear, means lots of in Welsh.
He is lots of fluffiness, is what he is.
He's bear.
He is bear.
Okay.
Bear.
So, who next?
I guess I shall go.
Go
I
for it.
am playing Unnamed Turtle, the turtle that forgot his name, and eventually just went with Unnamed. The turtle we're at Twilight Cleric.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that leaves Kristen, Frostwalker, or Violet. Who wants to go?
I'll go. I will be playing Christian, the human mastermind rogue.
Mm-hmm. Kristen Greentoe.
He can go next.
Go for it.
Well, I play Frostwalker, the Goliath Paladin.
And last but certainly not least,
I play Scarlet Amethyst Gem Dragonborn Barbarian.
well, this one's called Violet, but yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. So, what happened last time we played?
After the whole ordeal after finding the fairy circle and shenanigans happening, we waited for Kristen to come back, which he came back eventually, and we headed back to the Ashole, where we found some Dwergar. I still don't know how to say it.
Yeah, Dorgar. Dorgar.
Dwergar. Facing some of the Black Dragon Bandits.
Yes.
who would.
The ash hole, by the way, for those that don't know, is the name of the Black Dragon Bandits HQ, because it's literally a hole in the ground underneath a giant ash tree.
No other reason.
No other reason. Anyway.
Yeah. Where some of the bandits were trying to get the Dwargar to pay the toll. They were failing miserably. They lost quite hard.
Yeah, the Durga kicked their asses. Yes.
And they nearly kicked ours because he's unnamed was quite low. What was quite low HP.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we decided to help out the bandits because we were already helping them out on the job. After that, we managed to get some money and some the
Daggers.
the fancy daggers from them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We went into it, saw Balin. He was going out on another job.
Yep.
We handed the evidence that Mr. Moneybags was corrupt, and also, along with the evidence of the demons working with Fafnir, the big bad brother dragon.
Yep. To Yaroth the Barker.
Yeah.
It was.
To Mr. Barkeep.
No, the Barkeep is a different guy. That's Bork the Orc, who's also.
My bad.
Bork the Orc is basically their chef. He runs the cafeteria and provides the beer and wine. But Yaroth the Barker is basically the essentially the drill sergeant. He trains up the new recruits, and as a result, he's trusted by all the bandits. He's like, because of the amount of respect he has, he's treated by all like he's Good King Joe's number 2. You know?
Yeah.
Sylvester's right-hand man.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a right hand.
Yeah.
True.
Wait, who
Especially
was
when you're running.
right-hand man? I missed that bit.
Yaroth the Barker. He's the trainer. He's the one who coaches the new bandits.
And then we chilled out.
Yes.
Did some long rested. Kristen found some bandits with a map with like that showed down to Tilbus's like the rest of Tilbus's lair, and quickly stopped them from enacting that plan
of invading his sanctum.
Yeah.
That would probably be a bad idea.
Bandit went to pray and we pinned it there. No, not Bandit. Unnamed went to pray and we pinned it there.
Yes. Okay.
And Mooney had the first like proper warm bath in a while, just the first proper bath ever that they had on that night as well.
He attempted to eat the bubbles.
He attempted to eat the bubbles. That sounds about right.
Probably the towel they tried drying him with as well.
Oh dear heavens.
At least half the water in the tub ended up out the tub.
That's why they use the training room. Good way to get rid of the sweat and blood stains.
Yo. So, you wake up and you see that Tilbus himself is about in his human form, walking amongst the bandits. Making sure everyone's okay. And what do you guys want to do?
Um,
Yeah,
Where
oh,
is
sorry.
where is Yarif?
Yarif is asleep at the moment.
Oh, I'm not gonna wake him up. Um, I uh, I guess I am going to approach Tilbus because in Christian's sleepy headed the day before he forgot some stuff.
Okay. If we got a long rest, then food. Yeah. So Frostwalker's heading to the canteen.
That's going to be my second stop. um, Excuse me, sir. I was so tired last night that I forgot to hand some stuff in that should rightfully go to you.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
And I'm going to hand over.
Go on.
I'm going to hand over 3 special daggers from the Durgar.
Ah, very nice. Interesting. Do you know what these do?
Not specifically, but I have a feeling it's not anything very good.
No, it's not. They've fashioned these knives specifically to drain the life out of their opponents. The life is trapped in the gemstone, which they can then use to power their machines.
So that's why they stabbed their friends.
Interesting. Well, I suppose they still could make use of them that way.
Alright. As I said, I am truly sorry. I was not at all trying to hide or keep.
I appreciate it.
I just literally forgot. I was so tired I forgot I had them.
I'll keep these safe.
Thank you.
Mission
bow.
into the wrong hands.
He will do a slight bow and then disappear to get food because, yeah. Scary.
You don't like talking to a dragon?
As long as they're still in a good mood, it's okay, but he's smart enough to know that one false move or one misword can turn a dragon's mood to completely sour and you into a puddle of goo. So, yeah, no.
Anybody else doing anything in particular? Or are you all just going to go get breakfast?
Food. Yeah,
Food.
Bandit would follow in suit with food.
Okay.
No, not Bandit, unnamed.
Unnamed. Yes. The turtle.
Moon,
Go on.
Mooney is round, seeing where his nose takes him.
No, seeing where he's... Well, what's he after? Is he sniffing for food? Is he sniffing for...
Food, anything that catches his attention.
Anything that catches his attention.
Yes.
Okay.
Must get to know the smells of this place.
Alright. Why not? So, you find yourself... Is Mooney a boy or a girl?
Mooney is a boy.
Mooney's a boy. Okay. You find yourself drawn to a rather stocky female bandit. She has
Let's-
black hair, freckles across her eyes. She's taller than you'd expect a woman to be, and fairly muscular. She also looks fun. Like she's smiling. She's roughhousing with some of the male bandits and easily getting the upper hand.
Sits, watches, and claps paws.
She looks at you and raises an eyebrow. Oi!
Yes.
Why are you in bear form?
Mooney is bear.
You're an actual bear.
Nods. Mooney is talking bear.
Alright then.
You beat up lots of other bandits. That's very cool.
It's not my fault I'm stronger than them. She says, grabbing one and scruffing his head. Oi, get off me! I'll stop it when you stop liking it. He goes bright red.
He's small.
Aye. He's probably got some goblin in him.
Don't goblins bite? Aren't they meant to be vicious? He doesn't strike me as very vicious.
Nah, they're cowards. Oi! I'm not a goblin. Stop acting like one then. What? What do you mean? We're all thieves. We nick stuff. Yeah, but you don't do it with any honour, do you? Again, we're thieves. Whatever.
There is honour among thieves. What is this honour? Mooney must learn.
Some of us do. Some of us like to fight fair because we can, and others, like these sneaky bastards, prefer to stab you in the back while you're not looking.
Why can't both be right? There are many creatures in woods that use sneakiness.
Well,
And
yeah,
there are
but they only do it because they know they're too weak to take me.
the sneaky one survives.
Are you a sneaky bear then?
Mooney avoids the mean brown bears sometimes.
You're a real bear, are you?
Mooney is real bear.
You think you can take me on?
Mooney would like to try and charges.
Roll initiative.
I wild shape into brown bear as I do that.
And she shifts into her bear form.
Oh boy.
Bear fight.
I need to get the brown bear thingy up.
Yeah, unnamed would be sitting at the side chanting, bear fight, bear fight, bear fight, bear
Several of
fight.
the other bandits join in with that chant. Take his head off her, sir.
Well, now we see why. Now we see why they can't take her.
Do not get my magical claws until level 6, but that's fine. I have other magics I can use. Shillelagh, bonfire.
She got a crit on her initiative.
I am just checking. So Mooney's initiative is a.
As the brown bear?
Yeah, because I charged the brown bear. Just getting the thing up now. Okay. It's no plus. It's just a straight roll.
Alright, so yeah, she's gonna go first. Ursa versus Mooney. And yeah. Two D20 plus. $11 and $15, both of those hit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, 48 plus 8 of slashing damage. 30 points of slashing damage. That knocks your brown bear form down to 4 hit points.
Fire.
You're not going to be a brown bear for long. And your turn?
My turn. She's probably going to win this fight, but Mooney's going to still wrestle. I would like to cast
You-
bonfire.
Wait. You can cast while shifted?
I have the werebear, remember?
The teddy bear.
I mean the teddy bear.
Oh, right, yeah. Yep.
I cast bonfire under her fluffy butt.
That's a dex save, right?
Yes.
$17.
That is, I think that's a success.
Yeesh.
So if it's a success, she only takes half, right? Or is it
No,
nothing?
it's a cantrip, it's nothing.
Okay.
She rolls off.
Okay, then. Continues to growl and roar, 'cause that didn't work.
Okay. She is going to...
Arr.
backhand you with one claw, which hits. And does 2d8 plus 4. More than enough to knock you back into your black bear form.
Right.
And even takes 5 off of your HP. And then with her second attack, she is instead going to grapple. Just trying to pin you to the ground.
Okay.
So, contested athletics.
Okay. Athletics.
Yours is a +6.
Ye.
Nat 20, very nice. So you push
Ooh.
her back. And she looks... You've never seen a bear smirk before. Your turn.
My turn. Conjure animals. Pack of wolves.
Holy shit. That's fine. So you got 8 wolves.
And I roll the initiative for the wolves, don't I?
Yep. Do you need their...
Would you mind?
I don't mind at all. Wolf.
Woof.
D20 plus 2.
D20 plus 2.
Alright, so they're gonna go after Ursa, but before you.
Okay. Mooney smiles as he's got her pinned. Rah!
Oh, you don't have her pinned, you just knocked her back so she couldn't pin you.
He still smiles and roars. Rawr!
Ursa is going to try again to grapple you. Not 20. See if you can escape this one.
Okay. What's the wolf's turn next?
Yeah, but you still... It's a contested grapple check, so you still...
Oh. Need to...
Roll your athletics again. D20 plus 6.
Okay.
Tie. Okay. Uh-huh.
Bonding.
Mm-hmm. So you tussle and break. Again, both grinning. What do your wolves do?
Attack her.
Yeah, they're going to... there's 8 of them. They're going to attack with advantage. 8
Yep.
iterations of D20 plus 4, space ADV.
I need to put the extra R. 8. D20 plus 4 ADV.
Mm-hmm.
I must
You need to put a space between the 8 and the D.
8. Yeah.
There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them would hit. And so that means 6. Yeah. PC 11. Okay. So they both try to pin her down, and it looks like she does. It looks like I almost look like they're going to knock her prone just from the weight of bodies, but she managed to stay up, and of course she doesn't take any piercing damage. Guess she's
No, she doesn't. But still, point proven.
Your turn.
Okay. Realizing they're not magic-y, but feeling like I've proven a point, I'm just gonna whack her with shillelagh.
Oh.
Ow.
D20 plus 5. So you bring out your tree branch.
Mm-hmm.
Charge it up with magic. And whap her on the nose. How much damage do you do? D8 plus 2?
Pardon?
It's a D8 plus 2, right?
Yeah. 3!
3 points of damage. That's the first damage you've done to her.
1 less than she did to my main form.
She touches her nose, sees blood, and grins.
Oh God. That's how you know they're strong. Or just insane.
Does a 24 hit you, Mooney?
No, totally not.
I would like you to make a con save.
Okay.
So
On...
first, you take 16 points of piercing damage from her teeth.
Oof. D20 plus 3 because he's a bear cop. Oh,
That's a fail.
oof.
Guess who's a
I-
werebear now?
I did not know bears could become werebears.
It can become where.
You're a
Mooney might
bear.
not even-
You are now a bear that can turn into a bear. Well, actually, rules as written, you have to be humanoid for the curse to pass on. But it's funny, right?
Yes. I think he would just be a black bear with.
Essentially, basically, the advantage of being a werebear is that you can turn into you always have the werebear stats, and you can turn into a hybrid. Yeah, you can turn into an upright bear that can properly wield weapons.
I like the idea of him somehow turning into a black bear, brown bear hybrid in his hybrid form.
Bear squared, yeah.
Oh God.
After she's sure that the curse is taken, she lets go of the scruff of your neck, turns back into her humanoid form, and says, "Call me," and walks away.
Mooney looks confused. Mooney doesn't know he's a werebear now, so be careful when he bites people.
Don't bite. You'll feel compelled to be picky about who you bite.
Oh yeah, because werebears lean more towards lawful.
Good. Neutral good.
Neutral good.
Yeah.
Youthful.
Good is good, in my opinion.
That was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Mooney is very hungry for some reason.
You did just engage in physical activity, Mooney. That makes sense. Although in some cultures, I think that was some weird form of courting ritual.
Pretty much. Mooney, you may have to hide your rocket.
What mean rocket?
Oh dear.
I'm not 100% with it at the moment. I've had a long day. Oh.
You'd probably be a little aroused.
Mooney needs to invest in trousers.
I'll just sit with your paws over your junk until it relaxes. Anyway.
Then trousers.
Dear. Oh, dear heavens.
Okay. So yeah, that was a pretty fun fight. And so is anybody else picking a fight with a random bandit?
Unnamed isn't. He'd be going food, or he'd be. If anyone needs heals, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
He says Mooney and the other one, mostly.
How about Bandit? Sorry, Violet. Violet likes to fight.
I didn't catch that, sorry.
Would you like to spar with somebody, or are you going to get breakfast first?
Sure.
Which one?
Surprise me.
Please tell me it's an orc named Purple.
No, why would it be? No. The only one who's. All right, hold that thought. Toby is crying. I need to go help him. I'll be back.
Damn, Toby. The goodest boy, but a whiny boy.
certainly has been today.
Mm. Good, no tea. Where was that from? Yeah. Ow. Where'd it come from? Where'd it go? Who was Costner Joe? Go. Lovely. It was in here. I really need to mute that. That one I never mute. That one. Oh, it was here. Music racks.
Num-nums. Num-num. Dum-dum.
Take note of it. I never want to do this.
May I have hugs?
You may have
Yay.
hugs.
Hugs.
Hug. No words.
Hey, Rob, Amanda. Did the tiny barbarians enjoy Christmas? Rob? Amanda?
Yeah, sorry, I was dealing with the kids. What's up?
I was wondering if the kids enjoyed Christmas. Good. Ooh,
Wow.
did you have Christmas dinner?
What was that? A bit quiet.
Did you have Christmas dinner?
Ah.
Be regretting that spicy jalapeno pizza.
Ooh.
I
Where'd you get that from?
Domino's.
Oh, damn.
They deliver. Be jealous.
I didn't realise they, No, I haven't looked at Domino's menu in a while. I haven't ordered from there in a hot second. But, oh, yeah, that sounds fancy.
It is. It is nice. It is very spicy.
Thought they only did the safe options like the meat feast, the margarita, and stuff like that.
On the online website, you can choose your own toppings.
Oh yeah, you can customize your pizza. Yeah, forget that.
Okay.
He's back.
You back?
All right. So, assuming Amanda is actually feeling okay and with playing, then the bandit that would be most likely to challenge Violet would be a half dragon who swaggers up to her like he's hot shit. Claiming to be more dragon than she is.
You going to let him talk to you like that, Miss Amanda? Violet.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't take it.
Yeah, what does Violet say to that?
Rob, is everything okay with Amanda?
Oh, she's back.
Skip me. I can't do this right now.
Okay. Have a good... Feel better. Oh,
How about we don't do this live?
yeah.
Give it a second.
Okay. So, let's skip over Frostwalker and Violet for the moment. You know, I had a feeling when she introduced herself in... There's a particular tone of voice that she uses when she's...
Not feeling the best, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yippers.
Yeah. So let's just keep playing.
Three-man bandit. Three-man bandit.
Works for me. Can I find any of the bandits playing dice?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Then I would like to join a dice game.
Very well. So you're just playing dice. Are you? Let's see. Are you proficient?
I am in dice sets, yes.
Ah. So yes, I'm assuming that. Yeah. So there's different ways to win at a dice game. One is strategically and using your intelligence, and the other is more heavily is more about bluffing your opponent and fooling them into thinking you've got something you don't. That make sense?
Yep.
So, in other words, I'm gonna let you make Charisma-based checks or intelligence-based checks against your opponent. Your choice.
Well, they're gonna be the same regardless. So, let's see how my charisma works today.
Alrighty. So this slightly angular-featured half-elf. At least he claims to be a half-elf. He's got the pointy ears, but his nose and chin are also kind of pointy. Rolls off against you, hiding what he's actually got under his cups. And tries to and he tells you quite convincingly that he's got 3 faults.
Oh God.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really close.
Oh yeah. Oh crud. That is so close.
So you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, and it's gonna be
yeah. It's just but it's all in. It's actually just a little bit of all just fun. It's like holy crap.
For breakfast, Bork the Orc serves some nice lean mutton with roast potatoes, carrots, and parsnip.
Ooh. Yeah, Unnamed will be ready and raring for the food.
Food.
There's even some greens on the plate too. Stamping in place? Why is Mooney stamping in place?
Because I'm assuming he's lining up and getting impatient because he wants to eat now.
He's pretty efficient. Everyone comes up, gets a plate of food, goes sits down. It's fine. Now, after you have all eaten and relaxed a little, well, actually, while you're still eating, Tilbus, still in his human form, will come and sit with you. Yarov tells me that you discovered that Fafnir Steelskull is a Dracolich.
That's news to us, but maybe he's referring to your other agent.
Yeah. That's right. It was the little one, wasn't it? Alright. Well. Dracoliches are frowned upon among the draconic community. They're not really dragons anymore, they're undead. If we can find proof, if we can provide evidence, perhaps one of his phylacteries, or I don't know, maybe if we can convince some of his heroes to turn coat on him, we can go to the Imperator and have him exiled from the Draconic community. Perhaps even destroyed. Which would be a shame, but if he's a Draco Lich, he's already died. Clearly he didn't want to be a dragon anymore, so we're just going to help him along with that.
Oh.
You up for another adventure?
Possibly.
What will we get in return?
What do you mean what you will get in return?
Well, that's a dangerous mission,
Yeah, of course it is.
and I personally would like to have something in return for completing a dangerous mission.
I'm sure there's payment of some sort. Plus whatever we find.
Tell you what. If you bring me back something good, I'll grant you a wish. If you come back empty-handed, I'll let you come down to my sanctum and run the gauntlet. If you survive, you can keep whatever you get out with. How's that?
Sure. That works for me. But I'm not sure about those guys.
It sounds very intriguing, and at the risk of angering you, didn't you promise us magic items for completing the last mission?
Yeah, didn't Yarrow hand them to you?
He handed us a bunch of gold.
Oh. Alright. I'll have words with him. I'll make sure that he gives them to you next time you're here.
I appreciate it. Sorry, not trying to cause trouble. I'm just trying to make sure we all keep our words.
What are you implying?
That I wouldn't want to. That much like that we are all busy individuals and can forget things like being overly tired and other things. That is all. Nothing major. I am sorry.
It's fun making you squirm. I'm kidding. What sort of magic item are you after?
That is the shame of me. There are things I want and an item I need. And what I need are goggles of night.
That's all. Yeah. Not a problem.
As I said, what I want and what I need are vastly different beasts. I being human, need to be able to see in the dark.
Alright. So you're asking me for goggles of night, or are you going to ask me for something else?
Where else am I going to get goggles of night? Because I can't really. I don't know that I can afford them.
Okay.
The only other thing I truly am looking for at the moment would be a headband of intellect.
Again, not that hard.
I am a simple person.
There.
I value the utility of stuff over the
Mhm.
yeah.
What about the rest of you? Toddle, whatever your name is.
Unnamed. Unnamed total.
You haven't been named.
No, that is my name.
Alright.
Uh,
You can pick another name for yourself if you wanted to, right?
oh yeah, I could.
No one's gonna know any different.
Uh,
Same-
that. I could do that. Yeah. Didn't think about that. I guess I'm just used to this one by now.
Do you need a headband of intellect as well?
No, I don't like how that makes me feel. Could I have something that makes me sneaky?
Something that makes you sneaky, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. A sneaky turtle, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. And, the bear. What can I get you?
Out of character, I was considering asking for armor, but I'm a werebear now. I don't know if I'm going to need that armor.
You don't know you're a werebear in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, in character, I do not know that. What would Mooney like?
Armor would still be useful.
Yes, armor would be useful.
Any particular armor?
Well, Mooney's a druid, so he can't wear metal.
I mean, in terms of magical effect. Because obviously it would have to be magical to be able to change to stay on you when you change shape. Yeah, I mean, as a druid, you could still ask for armor that stays on when you shift,
Yeah.
when you wild shape.
Yes. Mooney would like special armor that stays on when he shifts different bear forms.
Really?
Is it possible for it to have a saddle so Mooney can carry friends without them?
Well, saddles are a different thing. There are some magical saddles in my collection, but they don't provide you with armor. It's separate items. But, yeah. It's... Yeah. I can do all that for you. Do you want to wait here, or do you want to come get it all when you get back?
Mooney guessed that take you a little while.
Oh, I know exactly where everything is in my collection. Not to worry. Shouldn't take me long.
Yeah. What is the best? What do you recommend? Because we've got all day.
Very well. Hang tight, I'll be right back. And he goes over to the closet in the training room. And disappears. Toby!
Or not Toby.
Can you hear him?
That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Did he trap himself outside again?
No, he's sitting in the hallway, whining his face off. Might be a cursed game, guys.
God.
It happens.
I'd be okay with dropping the game here until we can work out the other details.
Are you sure you want to wait for Rob and Amanda to be okay to play?
At least drop it maybe for this week and see how things work out next week.
Are
If that's okay with everyone else, I'm happy
Jeff.
to keep going if not.
Jeff and Paddy Pat, you okay with that?
do.
Or would you rather keep playing?
I do kind of want to play
All right, then that's
if I'm allowed to be selfish.
of course you are.
Yeah, it's been a while since
Yeah.
I touched this character.
Yes.
I'm happy to play.
All right.
I want to play.
So, I've asked Ellen if she can take Toby out. So, what do you want to do? What do you want to do while you're waiting for Good King Joe, aka Tilbus, to return?
But before he goes, Mooney would like to give him a hug
A hug?
to say thank you.
That's not necessary. They pat you a little uncomfortably. Clearly, this is awkward for them.
I would like to go to what is effectively the quartermaster and restock on arrows,
Okay.
and then head to the training room and I guess the best way
Punch
to
a dummy?
describe it. What now?
You gonna go punch a dummy?
No, I was going to partake in the, what was that? Basically, I'm going to pull the one scene from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. I'm going to practice I'm going to work on my pickpocketing by trying to take L's silently from dummies.
Fair enough. That's cool. All right. And what was going to do? Yeah. What's unnamed going to do to pass the time?
Yeah, unnamed would also go to the training room and just practice as well.
What are you practicing?
He'd be practicing his hammer swings,
Nice.
and if anyone comes up to him for a spar, he would partake.
Spa. Very cool. Nice. So. Yeah. Your shadow touched, Kristen's fate touched, and Mooney's a bear.
Because there is nothing weird about this group at all.
Anyway, yeah. So after a few minutes, Urso comes and sits with you, when the other two go into the when the other two go into the training room, Mooney, Ursa will come and sit with you. So she goes,
Hello, Ursa lady. How are you?
I'm good. Very rarely meet anybody who can actually give me a good fight.
That was fun. Want round 2?
Maybe later. When it's when everyone else has gone to bed.
Late night round 2?
Oh yeah. And I gave you a little gift so that we don't hurt each other.
What kind of gift?
Well, let me show you something. You know how I can turn into a bear?
Yes.
Well, I know this sounds silly since you're a bear already, but you can do that too. And you can probably also do this. And she changes herself into her anthropomorphic bear form.
Hybrid form?
Yes, the hybrid form.
Mooney will attempt to do the same thing. Probably ending up looking like a light. Well, Mooney's a black bear and brown bears are, well, brown.
She's going to guide you through the process, show you how to focus on having fingers. I mean, bears can already stand, but they can't stay stood for long, so she'll also guide you through lengthening your legs, shortening your back.
Walking
And
on two
just
legs.
walking on two legs, yes.
Mooney can walk on two legs.
Yeah, she's gonna teach you how. And after a little bit, Tilbus emerges with a satchel slung over his shoulder. Seeing Kristen and Tortle right there in the training room. Yeah, that's not what she plans on teaching him. This is true, but that's for later. That's the one everyone's asleep. But yeah, Tilbus hands both a headband of intellect and the goggles of night to Kristen. Total gets the Elvenkind combo. The cloak of Elvenkind and the boots of Elvenkind. So the cloak, when you put your hood up, it gives others disadvantage on perception checks to see you, and gives you advantage on stealth checks to hide. So that's fun.
Ooh, nice.
And the boots of Elvenkind make no sound regardless of what surface you're moving on. And also gives you the advantage on stealth checks to rely on moving silently. So yeah, there's a little bit of crossover, but it's still a nice combo. And then he's going to present Dooney with it's not that one. Where's the book? Is this the book I want? Okay. Not it there. Maybe it's in here. Saddle of the Cavalier.
Yes.
While in this saddle on a mount, you can't be dismounted. So you can put it on, but the person who's riding you like their mount can't be dismounted against their will if they're conscious, and attack rolls against you, Mooney, have disadvantage.
Yay.
And they'll also give you a cloak of protection. So that way it doesn't matter what size or shape you are, it's still gonna give you +1 bonus to your AC, but it requires a turn.
And +1 to all saves.
Yeah, and saving throws. Yeah, that's true. It's a nice piece of kit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will add a.
So as long as somebody's riding you, they have disadvantage to hit you, and you've got +1 to AC and +1 to your saving throws.
Okay.
Now, when you're in black bear form, you're medium-sized, yes? Black bear is medium-sized?
Black bear is medium.
Okay. This is another advantage of being a werebear, because a werebear turns into a large bear.
Yes, it does.
Or the large, it's not really a hybrid in your case, it's an anthropomorphic bear. Wait a minute, actually, hold on. Yeah, large bear, humanoid, hybrid, or a large bear. Yes, so you can use, instead of using a wild shape, you can now use your lycanthropy to shape change into a large bear.
Can you imagine shape changing into large bear and then wild shaping?
You also have a strength of 19 now.
Ooh, I will add that.
And you get a +1 bonus to your AC when you're in bear form.
Thank
When you shift into bear form. When you're large.
When I'm large.
Yes. Yeah, there's no time limit on change either. Yeah, you're right. It's nice. So, yeah. With your cloak of protection, when you're shifted into a large bear, you'll have an AC of 13.
Okay.
And the rest of the time it'll be 12. That good?
Yep.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I is happy with that.
Yay.
You was very nice, DM.
Add that stuff to your character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Done and done.
Sweet. And now, with additional equipment and a slap on the butt from Ursa,
Rar?
what are you going to go do now?
He nearly forgets he should probably invest in getting trousers. Mooney looks to Ursa. Where can Mooney get trousers?
You're gonna tear right out of those as soon as you get big. Don't worry about trousers. You don't need them.
Just do what bears do. It'll be fine, Mooney. Let's go. We've got work to do. Back to Brench.
Back to Brench.
Oh God.
Go back to Brench. They try and stab us.
Sorry?
Why we go back to Brench? They try and stab us.
That's why we're going back. Because we've got to prove why they're out to stab everybody. So that better people can run the town.
Colbus wants proof that his brother is no longer a dragon.
We must become friends with Bad Dragon.
Why?
Well, what better way to discover that he is the Lich Dragon than to befriend him?
Well, you already turned down his offer to become the new great heroes, didn't you?
He never gave us that offer. We never met him.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different game. Sorry.
Yeah. We
I
must
mean,
befriend him.
I don't think. I don't think so. Probably easier to befriend and maybe convince the other heroes that something's. I don't know. Let's just see what's going on in the town when we get back there.
We don't want to
And then
befriend.
we befriend Dragon.
We don't
Perfect
want to
idea.
befriend the bad dragon because he'd just see right through us.
Please stop calling him Bad Dragon.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's fine. Get your mind out of the gutter. If we try to befriend it, then we will just die.
Then befriend heroes.
Well, as I said,
That's a better plan.
yeah. And let's see what's actually going on because it's been a day or two since we were there. Who knows what has happened?
Maximum fluffiness activated, says Mooney, puffing out his fur.
Accidentally becoming large and brown.
Well, it's a never-ending adventure.
Chances are they also know our faces now as well. No, they definitely know our faces now.
Increases the fluffiness. They won't recognize me, says Mooney.
God.
Backcomb all your fur.
Yeah.
God.
That the other bandit showed me something known as a brush when they bathed me yesterday.
Oh dear heavens. Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the road.
Mm-hmm.
Why
It's
are we hitting road? What has road done to us?
On the road again.
it's an expression. It means let's start traveling, Mooney.
Okay, let us hit the road then.
Should we name the road Jack?
Yes,
Why?
let's name it.
Why, Jack?
That way we can hit the road Jack.
Oh.
My God.
Wow.
Oh dear heavens. Oh.
Well done. Well done.
Meanwhile, in a faraway land.
Okay.
Somewhere in another timeline, Blood Dancer feels a disturbance in the Force. A joke that rivals even his humor.
Anyway, so you were heading back through the Ashwoods towards Brench, and as you are coming through, as you are leaving the woods and have the and see the walls of Brench ahead of you, four figures fly down from the sky. Graham Goldheart, Alma Oakwood, Momo Doom, and Five. The great heroes of Brench. Hold, villains! We know you plan on making trouble in our fair city. I advise you turn around now, or face the consequences, says Graham Goldheart, pulling out his sword and letting it burst into flames as he gives his speech.
Ooh, sword. Very pretty.
Raw?
You want to go up and sniff them?
Yes, I am a curious bear.
Which one are you going to go sniff?
The one that isn't pointing a scary sword at me.
Five?
Five's the metal one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will trot up to Five and be confused as to why I am reflecting in his metalness.
It's brushed steel, it's not polished. But yeah, he's and brass. And he's gonna scruffle your furry head as you sniff.
Happy bear noise.
How can we cause more trouble than the people of your town already are?
The people of our town are our responsibility.
So you promote the use of Cambions as city guards, a demon cult as the high-ranking nobility of the town, and an undead dragon as your ruler?
Graham Goldheart smirks and says, "We were warned you would try to fill our minds with lies. We will not be so easily fooled."
Hey, you're a paladin, right?
I am indeed.
You have ways of compelling the truth?
I do.
Use them and see if my words are lies.
Alma pulls him to one side and says, "Be careful. If he's willingly submitting to a zone of truth, he may have some nefarious means of countering its effects." Quite so, Alma. The villains are indeed canny.
Use magic, use your own intuition, use whatever means you deem necessary. I have no intention of lying to you.
Do you want us to put down our weapons as well, just so you can trust?
Momo Doom lurks behind the rest of the group, but says, "Don't try to sneak into the city either. I will hunt you down. I am one with the shadows. You will not evade my capture."
Edgy
If
man.
If we can come to an accord here, there would be no need to try to sneak into the city or fight our way in.
It would seem that they are sincere. Ah, poor naive Five, you don't understand the cunning ways that creatures use emotions against us. Or at least try to. Whilst it's true that I would be immune to emotional manipulation, I don't feel that this is what they are doing. They seem to be earnestly attempting to present us with information we do not have. Did you hear him? He's trying to claim there are demon worshippers in our town. That there are Cambions walking around in daylight as guards. Nonsense. We would know.
Can I sniff the big scary man?
Momo does not allow you to. As you approach, he
Question.
moves away. Go on.
Would you really know if you're not actually allowed to investigate the town? Because does not Fafnir direct your activities?
Fafnir is indeed the oldest and wisest of us, and has the ability to scry on every part of the city. That's how we know where the dangers are. Surely, if there were such dangers, he would warn us of it.
So, if by chance he wasn't all he seemed to be and was doing bad things, would he not direct you to look outside the city so you could not see what was happening right underneath your nose?
I think you should turn around now before I destroy you all, says Graham.
I really think you should calm down. Wake up. Wait, I know how you can do it without using magic on us. Go to the city gate. Or go find some guards and do that thing your kind can do that tells you whether or not something is amiss, and see for yourself. Please, that's all I'm asking.
It might be worth checking out, says Five. At least it would settle the matter.
Only take 5 seconds out of your day.
It seems that Five has been corrupted, says Momo Doom. I agree. We can't trust him anymore. This is a sad day, says Graham Goldheart, who branches his weapon and beheads Five. Now, you know how serious I am. We will not hear of this nonsense about demons and Cambions. Go back from whence you came, or die.
If we pinky swear that we're telling the truth.
Unnamed.
Yeah.
Do you have? Oh,
Just
crap!
remind you, you guys are level 5.
At level 5,
I
we
know.
can absolutely not win this fight.
I'm not. I'm trying to find a way to not have to fight them. I'm really like.
Run away.
We
That's how you don't
listen
fight
to them.
What I'm also trying to do. I'm also trying to. I'm also like trying to figure out because he is about to run away, but he's also like he's hoping.
You're still trying to get through to him.
Which I think the only way, because I swear, like this is underneath. This is either magic control, which would require somebody to have dispel magic, and a hope and a prayer that we could beat whatever DC it is to dispel it.
Do you want to make an Arcana check with your new and improved intelligence?
I can try, because that's going to be a +4.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Instead of the +2 you had before.
Oh yeah, because thing of intellect.
There we go. Yeah, these people, the flesh and blood heroes are clearly completely under some sort of control. They literally cannot hear a bad word said about Tilbus. They will not accept that their city is corrupted. They are the heroes, and they protect it from all of those dangers.
Does anybody here have the ability to dispel magic?
I don't think so.
No.
Don't think you have level 3 yet.
We have level 3. I used...
Level 3 spells?
Yeah, I have level 3, but I don't pick dispel mage.
How about Mooney? Nope.
How is it that...
I'm back. What did I miss?
They're still trying to convince the heroes that they're being fooled, but he's also... Kristen's also did an Arcana check and realized that they have been magically manipulated. Fafnir has done something to them so that they can't hear a bad word said about Brench or Fafnir. Now Kristen is stubbornly hoping that somebody's got dispel magic and nobody does. Instead of just walking away with your head still on your shoulders.
Yeah, unnamed would
Mooney is going to pick up Kristen by the scruff of his shirt.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Unnamed would carefully pick back up his weapons and follow suit.
He is holding Christian like a cub.
Alma Oakwood picks up Five's head. Graham Goldheart picks up the body. And the three great heroes head back to Brench. Graham and Alma fly.
2 minutes and someone's head gets knocked off?
Oh, you didn't? You missed that bit?
I went to the toilet.
Oh, I thought you did that after. So, Five was actually seeing reason and backing Kristen up and saying that, yeah, maybe we should just see if any of the guards are fiends using your paladin ability. And Graham said, no, bad Five, and cut his head off.
Mooney, instead of grabbing me, you should have grabbed Five.
I fear that would mean Mooney's head was taken off.
Probably.
Mooney does not wish to lose head. Mooney feels like that happens to Five quite a lot.
Moody apparently has interdimensional thoughts. They're thinking about other timelines, not this
I
one.
do not know anything about another timeline. I just feel like Five losing his head happens quite a lot.
Anyway,
I don't know. I don't think the Paladin would have done it unless he had done it before.
you think?
Yeah.
You think that's part of their shtick, that they demonstrate their seriousness by decapitating Five in front of the enemy?
I think that ought to constitute a violation of his oath, no matter what it is.
Yes. That seems dishonest.
Who
but
is
anyway.
God?
Sorry?
Who is that guy's god?
You don't know.
And
And paladins don't necessarily have to have a god, they just make an oath that they have to adhere to.
yeah,
The
like-
oath could even be... The oath could be to the city, it could be to Fafnir, it doesn't have to be to a deity. It could even be to the great hero, the concept, the great heroes themselves, like to the rest of his party. He may have made an oath to them, or to the people of Brench, or, who knows?
yeah. 5th edition paladins do not need deities anymore, per se. Just, well,
It's sad. The nice metal man who was giving him pets lost his head.
Mhm. Literally.
that sucked.
So what do you want to do now?
We should inform bandits that the heroes are charmed.
Perception. That's a perception to see if anyone's following.
They seem fairly confident that they have chased you off. Although, if Mormor Doom is still watching you from the shadows, you wouldn't know.
But I'll talk about that later. I'll mention that later to you guys. He'll vocally say.
Okay.
Let's get to the ash hole first.
Let me down, please, Mooney.
Gently puts down. Betters?
They've asked if that's better.
Yes, thank you.
Nuzzles.
Uh-oh.
When you do, you feel that Christian is quite literally trembling with rage.
Want to take it out in the training room after?
No, I need to think. I need to plan.
Could you teach Mooney to play dragon
Teach Mooney to
chess?
play
So
what?
you have someone to
dragon
play
chess.
angry chess. Yeah, so you have someone to play angry chess.
I'm not that good at chess. But we could always. We could always use the river to try to get back in.
Mhm.
Let's just head back, wait for nightfall, and then move
We
into
are
the cover.
pretty watched by the scary man.
We could still be being watched by that edgy man.
By edgy man.
By that edgy shadow man.
Yeah. Let's get back to where we were going.
Me and he not give money pets.
Onwards.
Yes.
Anybody want ride?
No, thank you, Mooney.
I don't mind walking, but thank you for the offer.
Okay.
Alright, so you head back to the ashmore.
Yeah.
Indeedy.
Okay. Shortly after you have headed through the door and gone back underground, you hear a knock on the door. It's not the knock of the fellow or the other bandits use. It's a
Is there like a peephole?
yeah, there's a little slide thing.
I'm gonna go look at it.
You see a drow woman who looks bedraggled and scared. When she sees that the slider has come across, she says, "Oh, thank goodness! I was hoping that there was somebody here in this little hole. Can you help me?"
Can I roll insight to see if my paranoid senses are going off?
You want to get a vibe check?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I offer him advantage with my sniffing?
That's not really gonna. Well, actually, it might. Well, that would be a separate perception check rather than an insight check. But which you
Then
have
I will.
advantage on
I
anyway.
will roll perception.
Whoops. Oh, God.
Whoops. Okay. No, she seems to be genuinely scared for her life.
I'm waiting for Mooney's.
20 plus 5. I'm using my sniffer, so would that be with advantage?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, with your expert sniffer, you can pick up smells of spiders and darkness and slime molds, the kind of stuff that you would smell if somebody had been travelling through the Underdark. You know?
Smells under dark caves. Mooney hibernated in one of those once.
I'm going to yell down the passageway for one of the actual Black Dragon Bandits to get up here and deal with this, because I'm not going to just open the door for any person, even if they are. Even if they do look like they're in grave danger, because Angry Dragon, bad day.
Understood.
Like, this isn't me trying to circumnavigate the rules. This is
I know.
Christian being deathly afraid of a dragon.
Understood. The goblin that usually answers the door is standing there irritably anyway. Yes, right, let me do my job, bastard.
Sorry.
And he puts his little step stool by the door, opens the shutter and says, "Clear off, you're not one of us." Closes the shutter and steps down from his stool. And you can hear her crying outside the door.
I don't think she's going to leave.
I shall know then.
This is the only way in and out, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that really does seem a bit silly considering what we are.
Well, there is another way, but it's... Well,
For emergencies?
yeah.
Like somebody blocking our primary door that might rush at the moment we are.
That's not an emergency. It's just some stupid dark elf bin. She's not going to be any harm. If she's still there if she's still there in the morning, hasn't been chased off by a bear or something, we'll take care of it then.
Too many things. Too many coincidences. Something's not right. I don't know what it is, but something is not right.
Could I roll insight on the situation just to get the bearing of it?
The bearing.
The bearing, indeed. Oh,
Nice.
lovely.
This goblin's a little shit. That woman's out there crying, and he's just gonna let her sit there. You hear it begin to rain.
Are you sure there's nothing else we can do for her?
She's not one of us.
She could become one of us.
I've got an idea. It's probably a bad one, but I've got an idea.
If it's a bad idea, then probably we shouldn't do it, but let's hear it.
We go out and escort her to the inn at Traveler's Rest, to the Traveler's Rest Inn. It would be better than her sitting outside here.
Mooney agrees. We can't just leave her getting wet out there.
To find some way to help. My god would look down on me unfavorably if I didn't.
Okay. So,
What's the reason I say this is probably a bad idea, because I don't fully trust this. The player doesn't trust the person, but
Yeah. In character.
in character, like, this seems like a logical plan of action.
yes.
That's the best plans.
So, are you going to open the door? Or are you going to talk to her through the slot first?
I say we communicate that to the goblin first.
Look, if you're going to take her away from here, that's fine. Just don't let her in here.
So, keep the door. Be ready to slam the door shut as we go out.
Morning.
And Christian's gonna head on out.
And you see her, like, She's still right by the door, trying her best to shelter herself in the roots. But of course, the rain is flowing down into the pit, and it's getting all muddy, and she's getting wet and dirty.
In Elven, you cannot stay here, but if you follow us, we will guide you to someplace safer.
Oh, thank you so much. And
Rawr.
Okay, so you begin heading to the road and then north.
Sure.
Yep.
Can Mooney like? He wants to use his saddle to carry someone.
Do you want to offer her a ride on your back?
Yes, but he's not saying it in his talky voice because talking bears freak people out, and this lady seems scared.
So you're hoping that one of the others will think to offer. You're going to get down on all fours with the saddle on your back and
Yeah.
hope that unnamed Turtle or Kristen thinks to offer her the saddle. Yeah?
Mhm.
Oh,
Nada.
the bear wants you to. The bear wants you to rest.
That's so kind. Thank you.
What is your name?
Bro.
Kolya?
What are you running from, Kolya?
The heroes? They don't like my kind.
Rawr.
I am. Christian is talking with her, trying to make small talk, but he's also like watching for any sudden hand movements.
Watching for her making any sudden hand movements?
Yeah. Especially since she's now riding on Mooney. You know, it'd be really easy to like stab him.
Oh yeah. After that's done, unnamed will. Sorry. I'll let. My bad. Sorry. I'll let this happen first.
What are you thinking of doing?
Unnamed will say in Draconic, why do they not like your kind, or something about that.
In Draconic?
Yeah.
You mean Elvish?
I mean Draconic.
Not.
I don't understand. What's he trying to say?
He asked why they don't like your kind.
Oh. Well, a lot of people tend to assume that we're evil and that we just want to destroy everything. And, well, I mean, it can be fun killing and maiming people and letting them get tangled in your web and you capture them and suck out their juices. But it's not evil, it's just feeding. And with that, she turns into a giant spider. What do you do?
I now have a spider on my back.
I roll to seduce the spider.
Would you like to roll initiative? Maybe.
I am, of course, kidding. I do not actually do that. I assume we're rolling initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. This is gonna.
Portal got a 7. But
He was not ready for that.
Moody's got a 13. And Christian's got a 12. So it's Mooney first. Mooney's the first one to react to a spider riding on its back.
My reaction is to stand up, suddenly realize, oh, I'm on 2 legs, and fall over onto my back.
What? Why?
I'm trying to squish her, but I'm making it look funny.
Oh yeah.
Do an athletics check.
$22.
Alright, let me just finish writing down the... There we go. Okay. Yeah, you've got her pinned for the moment. She is, she's not restrained, but she is grappled. The spider is grappled by the bear.
I grappled the spider. I've got to use that move again.
So she's not moving. Kristen, what do you want to do?
I guess move to the other side of the bear and stab with my rapier
Alright.
so that I have flanking on the grappled spider.
Alright, I'll allow you to have grappling. Have flanking, that's fine. You could also get advantage by steady aiming, so, you know.
Yep, that requires me to not move.
Yes. 21 hits. How much damage do you do?
Full damage, full damage, full damage, full damage.
Is this a magical sword?
No.
You do 7 points of damage to her. So in game, of course, you are frustrated that the lunge doesn't go in as far as it should.
But it does go in further than it would if I was attacking Mooney.
True.
In that case,
Do you have something else up your sleeve?
I would like to not be right on top of the spider, so as a bonus action, I'm going to use my once-a-day Misty Step and move 30 feet away.
Okay.
Because, yeah. Forget you.
Seemingly...
And that ends my,
Sorry?
and that ends my turn.
Okay. Um, spin. Wait. So, she's just going to produce web and cast web right where it's a 20-foot cube. So for 10 feet around Mooney and her and the giant spider, it's difficult terrain and the area is lightly obscured. Since you're still in the woods, the webbing does span between the trees, And yeah. Could Mooney make a deck save, please?
Let's find out. Oh no, dexterity, my weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Total. Do you think you'd have been within 10 feet?
probably.
Alright, if you wouldn't mind also making a deck save.
I think I failed.
Sure.
Yeah. So Mooney's restrained. Caught up in the
Let's
webs.
do- Oof.
And so is unnamed Turtle. And she scuttles out from under the bear, completely unrestrained by the webbing, able to move around the web freely. And sits poised to bite Turtle. But she doesn't have an action left to do it yet. So, it's Turtle's turn. You've got a set of spider fangs, like, right by your face. What do you want to do?
Sacred Flame. I'm gonna.
Sacred Flame, unfortunately, is not actual fire. It's radiant.
If only I were a wizard with magic missile, I would be so happy right now.
You have a couple of spells that could be really useful.
I have I could cast Sanctuary on myself.
You
What-
could.
What?
Well, you got a third level that might be useful.
Moonbeam?
Worth a shot, right?
Yeah. Moonbeam. Yeah, I was thinking of moonbeaming just like right below me, because that would have. I assume they're in the same, or right below them at least.
Let's have a look. So Moonbeam is a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, moonbeam right underneath them.
Well, it's a column.
Oh
So-
yeah, column on them, but like you know what I mean when I say that.
So yes, you're going to center it where they will get the giant spider, but not you, right?
Yes. Right in the thorax.
Is that the original version of the spell? That seems a
I-
little different. That seems to be worded differently. Let's have a look. Moonbeam, moonbeam. Tells when a creature enters the spell area the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. It must make a con save, taking 2d10 radiant damage. Okay, so the details are right, even though it's worded differently. A shape changer makes it saving throw with disadvantage. Ah, that's the bit that's different. It doesn't actually say that on this one. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
D20 plus. Con save is +4.
That's also a second level.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It is a second level spell, not third level. I don't know why you put it in
Oh,
third level.
I'll fix that.
Oh, she got a 22. So she passes, still takes half damage. But that's it.
Jesus! Anthony, stop rolling so well today.
Sorry. Oh,
And we're stuck with the bad rolls.
why did you... Oh, yeah, you have to because she passed.
Yeah. Because she passed.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Good try, Turtle. Mooney, what do you want to do?
I use Moonbeam too.
Moonbeam 2, the sequel.
Electric Boogaloo.
Burp, 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 burp. Mooney, your DC is 13.
Make content.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yeah, make content.
Do you have some cotton wool in your mouth or something?
I is hugging a plushie.
Oh, okay. So she fails that time. So she takes the full 2d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
She drops
And
shift.
reverts back to her true form.
10.
Which just happens to be... You do 10 points of damage?
She is a yuckaloff, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's a Yocklaw. Yeah. So she... her
I
true
knew
form-
it. I knew it from the moment she knocked on the door.
What? As soon as I presented you with a drow.
Yes, I'm like, he's
Yeah.
throwing a yuckalow at us. I know. it.
Every drow that's been outside of the Underdark has been a Yokloth.
I'm gonna have to change that up, aren't I? I'm getting predictable. Alright. So yes, that's her true form.
Also, when you mentioned the smell of slime,
Mm. She did roll high, to be fair.
true. But
not as high as she did, so which is why.
yeah, that's cemented.
Anyway. Well done, Mooney. Kristen.
Well, what to do.
Get help.
I mean, if he didn't act right after me, or if it didn't act right after me, I would like to hold my action until after it goes.
Okay. What's going to be the trigger for your... Yeah, what action you're holding and what's going to trigger it?
As soon as it makes an attack, I'm going to do my action.
Well...
As soon as it moves in any way, shape, or form, whether it's to an attack, move, anything, the moment it twitches,
Fair enough. It seems to be intent on attacking Turtle anyway, as it writhes its pseudopods to strike. What do you do?
can I get it to make me a wisdom saving throw, please? DC's 13, so it's probably not.
This is magic.
This is magic.
23.
Okay, so it passes. So it doesn't take the other effect. Is it... Whoa, not divided by 6. Is it resistant to psychic?
No.
Okay. It takes 7 points of psychic damage for passing, and does not have to run away.
Huzzah. Please.
But yeah, that was my as I used
That was your
dissonant.
help action.
Yep.
Whispers. Yep.
Mhm.
Slap, slap. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. You're restrained. Advantage. The 9's still going to miss, isn't it? Total.
Oh, total. Yeah, still. The 9 still misses, yeah. AC 17.
The 20 gets through, though.
AC 17.
So that's going to be 1d6 plus 2 of bludgeoning damage and 66 of poison. So 23 points of damage altogether, 20 of which is poison.
Is
How
the
many-
bludgeon magical?
Is the bludgeoning magical?
No.
That's because where at?
Because you're a were-rat, I forgot about that. Well, if you're a were-rat, then yeah, the bludgeoning doesn't do any harm to you at all.
Yeah.
So you just take the 20 points of poison.
Indeed.
Your total's a were-rat.
Yeah. I've been meaning to weave it in, but I've just been not getting around to it.
Why haven't you modified your dexterity on your character sheet then?
I have. That's how he's got a 15.
It says 8 on the character sheet I've got. Okay.
Oh, on my end,
Fair.
he is.
Alright then. when you send me the update, I'll have it, I'm sure. But anyway.
Yeah.
So, Total, your turn. You've just been grossed by the Orclaw. You're still restrained. What do you want to do?
I shall. Oh, wait. York is still in the moonbeam area as well.
Oh shit, that's concentration.
Yeah. Also, before it attacked, it would have had to take Mooney's and mine damage.
Yep. I'm working on that now. Double moonbeam. Concert is 4, but good advantage because it's a spell. Except it's disadvantage because they're a shapeshifter, so it. Yeah. 16 against Totals and 20 against Moonies. Pass.
9 damage. Nice.
So you do 9, and how much damage does Mooney's moonbeam do? Mooney's beam. Mooney? Could you roll a 2d10 divided by 2 for me? Sean?
But what if I don't want to?
Then the Yocklaw doesn't take any damage.
Oh, yes.
It's for
I
Moonbeam.
thought I was taking the ouchie.
No.
2d10
Divided by 2.
divided by 2. Where's the divide button?
It's the slash. Should be next. Should be the same key as the question mark.
There we go.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. Nice.
Con-
So between the two of you, you did 14 points of damage to it, which is nice.
Yeah.
And is it my actual
No,
turn?
not yet. That should have happened on its turn. It's Total's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for concentration save,
4.
D20 minus 4 or D20 plus 3 minus.
I'm sorry.
How do con saves work again? I haven't had to do them for ages.
Oh, for
It's
the
the con-
concentration.
Yeah, because I got
Damage.
hit.
Yes. So, how much damage? You took 20 points of damage, yes?
Yeah.
So it's still only a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Yeah, you pass it. No problem. Moonbeam's still up.
I shall spiritual weapon bonus is it that's and have it attack. Actually what I'll do is Wither and Bloom. Can I have a con save?
Plus 4, 8 DV. 19.
Says
Saves.
oh wait, no, that's con. That's an instant spell. It's fine. It's all good.
It's an instant
Yeah.
spell. It does not affect your concentration
Yeah.
on Moonbeam.
2d6 divide 2. 3 damage.
3 measly points of damage.
And can I have myself be the recipient of the heals?
Of the bloom. Hell yeah.
D8 plus 3. 9 damage. 9
9
damage.
healing.
9 healing. Turn done.
9 anti-damage.
Yes.
Alright, Mooney, you're still all tangled up in the web. What do you want to do? Mooney. Noodle.
Booted.
You are mooted.
Sorry.
You are.
My turn to give owies?
Yes, but at the moment you are restrained.
I do not.
You're all tangled up in the webbing.
And I is concentrating on the moonbeam.
Yes, the moonbeam affects the Yoklol at the beginning of its turn.
Okay. Then I is... Wait, I can concentrate on 2 concentration spells.
Because of your teddy, yep.
Wait, is bonfire concentration?
No. Kinda.
I'll use bonfire.
Nice. Alright, so if you set the bonfire under the Yoklol, 20 plus 6 with advantage. That gets a 14.
My spell save DC
Is
is
13 according to the character sheet I got.
fluff.
So it passes, but it also burns away the web.
Yeah.
So neither you nor Turtle are restrained anymore as the bonfire burns through the webbing.
Mooney does that weird bear smile that bears do.
Well, that's your action. What do you want to do now?
Bonus action, flips her off.
Okay then.
This is one of the others taught me how to do this when I want to make someone feel bad.
God.
Kristen.
I'm gonna take a pot shot with my bow.
Okie dokie. That's a hit.
Please.
9 points of damage.
No.
Then bonus action hide behind a tree.
Stealth. Nice. His passive perception's only 12. Okay, on the Yoklaw's turn. Moonbeams.
Concentrations. No, not con save, please.
Yeah. So. Passes totals, fails Moonies. So. Mooney,
Sorry, are
if you
you
would also roll
You
2.
were just asking me something quick.
Okay, could you roll 2d10 radiant damage, please?
Okay. Are you watching me, Darcy? No, she's not watching me.
She should be watching the stream.
I think she is doing the streaming.
You can do both. Anyway.
She can view bot.
She's learned to do the editing.
Yoklal is looking hurt. And then it's going to... Should have done this while he was still restrained. It missed its opportunity. Turn into mist form. And while she's in mist form, she's going to move into the same space that the turtle is in. So you're surrounded by this sickly yellow fog. And you need to make a con save.
That's 3. Lovely.
Ooh. You are poisoned and incapacitated.
Okay, so does that mean I just can't move?
Okay. I wish there was a way to pull up conditions on here, but the incapacitated condition is that you can't take actions or reactions, and poisoned has a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, but since you can't take actions or reactions anyway,
Okay.
you're probably not going to be making any attack rolls or ability checks. But yeah, specifically you can't make actions or reactions.
Damn it. Oh
Um,
Which means you can
doesn't it?
Sorry?
I thought incapacitated. No, I'm probably thinking about something else. I just thought incapacitated was much stronger than it is.
Can't take it. It's often paired with others. I may have to go take care of that. Where are we? Okay, so yes, the total... Oh yes, incapacitated. Mooney's turn, but hold on, I'll be right back. I need to take care of Toby.
Hug, please.
Hugs.
More hugs?
What about incapacitative cloud hugs?
No, not those kind of hugs.
Oh. You don't want the unnamed special?
No. Speaking of unnamed special, you are surrounded by weird yellow thingy now, right?
Indeed.
I could move my moonbeam over you. It would mean
Please
that
do.
you got hurt as well, though.
Oh no, it'll be funny.
Okay, so I have permission to hit you with moonbeam.
Yeah, if I could take actions, I would do the same.
How did the tiny Jeffs enjoy Christmas?
Not as much as they could have, because they didn't feel real well.
Aw.
Like the whole week before, and the week
from the Wednesday before all the way up through Christmas, my whole house was just kind of under the weather.
Ooh.
Oh,
I hate it when that happens.
Did
Yeah, I mean,
presents though.
yeah, they liked their presents. It just wasn't quite the same exuberance that we might have had. Like, and it wasn't just my house. Like, my whole family, or different parts of my whole family was sick. Like, we didn't even do a family breakfast with everybody like we'd planned because my one cousin's whole house was sick as well. It was just not a good
I heard
holiday.
Christmas flu going round.
Thankfully, my part of it had been the week before, like that Wednesday going into Thursday, which caused me to cancel all of my stuff on the Thursday before Christmas week because oh god.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mooney,
Yes.
the Yockel is no longer in your moonbeam.
Yep. It is now on the turtle.
It is now on the total.
I've already asked permission if this is okay.
Gave consent.
I'm gonna move the moonbeam onto the turtle.
Okay. You do realise that you need to make a con save at disadvantage because you're a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already asked permission if it's okay.
I fully gave consent for this.
Fair. And of course the Yockel needs to do it too. Fails. And meets it, beats it. So total only takes 4. The Yockel takes 8. Sweet. Okay.
Mooney yells, sorry.
You get no response.
Kristen.
What can I do other than
Shoot. Let's see.
what's the problem?
Just checking something. Alright, 24 hits.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be good, but I'm all out of tricks.
It'll do.
Oh crap.
It's alright.
That's only 6.
It's less
I
than
forgot.
Turns out that while it's in mist form, it is completely immune to non-magical damage.
Hell,
So you see the arrow pass right through, completely unharmed, without harming the Yockel at all.
that is unfortunate. I don't know what a name is going to try to do.
Ideally, get out of the mist, or try and fight through the. Can I try fight out of the incapacitated effect?
You can still move. You
Oh,
just
I can
can't
still
fly.
move.
Yeah.
Oh, grand, yeah, I'll move. Unnamed will just be moving out of range.
Okay, well, it's the Yockel's turn first.
Yeah,
But
I'm just saying.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know what Mooney. Bonus action hide because I don't think anybody's going to do
That's what you were hesitating about. I wasn't sure what was going on there.
I was trying to decide if I'm going to use my bonus action to give the help action
Ah.
for an attack at 30 feet, or if
Yeah.
I was going to bonus action hide.
The only person who can attack is Mooney.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mooney's going to make was going to make an attack type thing, so I'm just going to bonus action hide,
Oof.
or I'm not.
8.
Uh,
Okay.
but yeah, so but that's my turn.
The Yoklol is also technically incapacitated while it's in its mist form. It can't make any actions or reactions, but it can move. And it's going to choose not to move yet. It's holding its movement for when Torval moves.
Like.
Torval, your turn.
So I can still talk, right?
Yes, you can talk.
Yeah. Move your beam on. Follow me with the beam. Follow me with the beam. As he steps into his own beam.
You're going to make another con save.
Yeah.
I'll get ready to bonus action heal.
That one.
Ooh.
How much damage do you take from your own moonbeam?
2d10. 11 damage.
Okay. Now do a DC 10 con save to see if you maintain concentration.
D20 plus 3 dis, right?
No,
What?
Oh no. Okay, cool. Oh,
Why doesn't he have this?
because
for concentration, he doesn't have disadvantage.
Oh, right, yes. Unfortunately, that fails, so you do lose concentration. The Yoklol, smart enough to see what's happening, is it's going to revert to its true form and climb 60 feet up a tree. But if you don't mind, I think we need to put a pin in it there.
I'm fine with that.
sounds about right.
So,
Yeah.
I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing, and that you keep giving us lovely comments. I do appreciate them, and I read them. As I mentioned before, like, subscribe if you want to get more, and you can also join our community in the Discord server. There is a link in the description below. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.